Switch them.
Every word of that
Fascism.
was just bleh to me.
So
every single syllable was just like, ugh.
I went north and that's it. I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm from the Midwest, sir.
There's a town in West Virginia called Big Ugly.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
I love these facts so much.
Dude, there were legit 5 jokes running through
Imagine
my mind.
right down where you come from. Big Ugly. Yeah, that checks out. That ain't surprising at all.
Big, ugly West
Just look at
Virginia.
your ID. Are you the mayor?
Because, like, even, like, out of context, it's just like big, ugly West Virginia. It's like, hey, our state isn't that bad. It's like, no, I'm just saying a city. It's a place that exists.
Big ugly, comma, West Virginia. Oh, I would hate it.
Oh, legitimately.
Imagine you're a basketball star hailing from big ugly West Virginia.
Nintendo absolutely knows about the internet, Triton, because like a couple months after the Bowsette thing happened, they changed the crown's description. It was just like, only Toadette can wear this crown. So it's just like, kill that noise. Martin Luther King Jr. earned a C in his public speaking class during his 2 semesters in seminary school.
Who is that teacher?
Who's the dude?
Okay, is it a white teacher? And is that the reason why?
Let me see. Let me go
Who
look
was
at
the
these,
dude that? Cause you know you gotta wake up one day,
It just
20 years later,
That move changed everything.
and I gave him a motherfucking C.
He wrote the I Have a Dream speech in school. He's just like, why are you writing about dreams? Dreams are for children.
You'll never make it, Martin. This is trash.
Or does the dude wake up like, yeah, my C incentivized him to get better?
Y'all know I was his teacher.
Yeah.
And I told him that I was pushing him to do better.
Apply
The C
yourself.
was- oh my goodness.
You can go one or two ways with that way. Either A, I'm a fraud, or B, I'm inspiring people so hard that I inspired the civil rights movement. Just through my teaching.
It's just some like physicist teacher in like the 30s is like, oh man, look, I'm looking through all these old papers that I got, physics papers. Look at this D- I gave to this kid named Albert Einstein.
Oh, no, surely that can't be the same one.
Dude, imagine Stephen King in a creative writing class. Like, C- sir, your adjectives, I don't know what you're doing. A dog with rabies, what's up?
In Tupac in math class, the teacher just calls up, Tupac, what I tell you about writing raps in class?
You're not gonna make it with this. You need these numbers. Get some bucks in you. And then 4 years later, you gotta dance around to slip up. You want the club banging it.
You know I taught Sue Tupac.
Oh, dude, I would never sleep.
I'd be shaking.
The PS5 in a year has outsold the Wii U's lifetime sales.
Y'all leave the Wii U alone. Try his best.
Hey, consumers did.
Accurate.
That's not.
Yes, it is.
Going for.
Early
Yes, it is.
adopter.
Exactly what we're going for.
Oh, dude, I will never forget that woman with all them Wii U's in the back of her car, thinking she was gonna flip them boys.
Oh, someone tried to do that near you guys?
No, it's a viral picture.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that.
You never seen it?
No.
Oh, dude, I'll look it up.
I think I've seen this.
It's unfortunate. Let's see what else we got. Well, actually.
Yep, all I had to look up was Wii U woman.
Wii U woman. Oh, this is gonna be
Get
good.
some. Get some, y'all.
See, Wii U woman.
No, I already got it on for you.
Okay.
Where's it going?
He posted it in chat.
Oh, okay. I can look at it. Yeah.
Oh no.
Scalper beautifully boned.
Oh, and those are like even. Ooh. There's probably like 2 per box in the boxes behind her too. Yikes.
That boy's in a back seat and everything.
Yeah, you can see him on the console. Dude, this is at least 10?
She's like, this is my retirement.
Yeah, she thought she was gonna flip these for double because remember the Wii was having supply issues, so this is the next console of the Wii, so why wouldn't I do it?
She didn't find it odd that she can buy in 15 of them?
Day one in the store.
Yeah, I was, because of like what the day I went through trying to get a Wii when it first came out, where I lucked the fuck out. By someone's generosity, which, where's that in this world? Where I was just so concerned about getting a Wii U day one, where I just walked into GameStop, I'm like, you guys go Wii U's? Yeah. Oh. Okay.
And no waits there, bruh.
Yep.
Remember at my GameStop, they had a tower of them built just for people to grab and go.
Yeah, why?
You ain't even gotta pay, Pimpin'. Just go ahead and take it.
Because they thought it was gonna be another Wii situation where they were just gonna fly off the shelf. They probably overstocked and everything.
Oh yeah, GameStop for real had that problem.
Please take these. We need to put we have another display that we need to put here.
$100 off, please, anybody.
Can I get this keychain? Absolutely. And here's
Scott.
your complimentary Wii U.
I'm good.
Wii U featuring the upcoming great title, Zombie U. Remember that one? That was one of their big
They
hype
ported it.
titles.
They ported
Yeah, they
it to like
ported it.
PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation 4. It was on PlayStation Plus.
I played it at a con. That was a fun game.
It was decent. I got it because it was a
I
launch game.
will just never forget that trailer. Everybody's just like, end? What? Nobody
Oh, I
cares.
remember Mike hyping that bullshit up. Oh, I remember. It's so innovative where you're just like a zombie's coming and you gotta look down and go shit, and try to get your thing as opposed to pause, find item. Oh, I remember you hyping that bullshit
Yeah.
up.
Oh, wow, yeah. I'm having flashbacks to that.
Oh, man.
It's a lot better in the Zelda games that came out for Wii U. Having the menu management there.
I minored in history with a focus on the development of Western European socialism. Not socialism,
Every word of that
fascism.
was just lit to me. I
So-
mean, every word, every single syllable was just like,
I'm
ugh.
quick north and that's it. I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm from the Midwest, sir.
There's a town in West Virginia called Big Ugly.
Yeah, it's not surprising.
I love these facts so much.
Dude, there were legit 5 jokes running through my
Imagine
mind.
right now where you come from. Big Ugly. Yeah, that checks out. That ain't surprising at all.
It's too late now.
Hello, everyone.
Like, he wants me to adjust things.
Literally,
Do it
I
now.
just like when you noticed it, I'm like, oh, it looks little.
DA was just kind of
do
like
a lot of
wanting
DG,
to like
come on.
get a little going on, but
No, it
not-
wasn't that. It was
no,
simply
Yeah, he's just trying to
there's
get
just
the
a
whole
lot
fucking
of
view
empty space,
here.
and I'm like,
I will adjust it for DA. I will cut us off for a second.
wait a
Alright.
second, wait a second. Before you do that,
Nah,
do you remember that
nah.
time that there was a smudge and then you kept messing with
Yeah, and you got on me about it.
But I'm just saying, there's a precedent for the cameras messed up slightly in a way that will bother only me or you, and it must be, and it can be.
I'm
fixed.
backwards for a
So
second.
if preferable,
Yep.
it will be.
Hi,
What's
everybody.
up, Det?
Welcome back to the podcast of stuff, episode 330. You would think
Where the
not
Compros
just these
consistently
330
just can't get it
episodes,
together.
but the 100 or odd so episodes of our previous podcast. We'd be better about things.
Nah.
And I'm not even speaking just for the Compros. I'm saying collectively. Me, Ralph.
Oh no, we're a fucking trash mob. Absolute trash mob.
Also, Unknown Gaming, thank you for the follow. If you're in chat, welcome to this.
Why? Why are you here?
All right. Had a week.
There's an ad playing.
Keep the music going.
It's an ad playing, you know, there's...
You already started playing it, commit.
No, don't commit. That's what's called copyright. We don't want that.
Yeah. All right. We've had a week
like
of
that's
news.
Man.
Movie
You
coming
can't
out.
be. DA, you can't.
I remember at least the top of the Coco was...
Oh, they're judging. We can't see it here. They're judging framing and stuff right now.
They took it. They took it off live.
I
'cause
move
they're
it every
cowards.
time.
That doesn't seem right.
Eventually, I
Coward,
won't
beautiful.
need to, but for now, I move it every time.
Beautiful. All right. While they're doing that, I guess this is as good a time as any for the weekly reminder.
No.
Black Lives Matter. Stop Asian hate. Get your vaccines and boosters. Wear your masks in crowded indoor places when you are sick. Support Ukraine. Support LGBTQ rights. Support body autonomy. Pay your employees what they are worth. Fuck genocide. And be good to one another.
Fix your cameras.
There's less of you now.
I can't tell a difference, honestly.
No. The camera's higher now. There's less of them in screen now.
No. Because you could tell the difference because there was ceiling and everything. Don't tell me you couldn't see that ceiling.
No. There's
was
more.
there.
No, there's more.
I
empty
just
space
thought
now.
we'd
I've
be in
been
like
gaslit
I thought
too
we'd
much
be in
this
like
week.
tech
I will
bounce
not-
distance for the framing, but we're not.
Yeah, no. There's less DA and BG in camera now. Now there's.
Can
they-
you
they-
do
Well,
that?
the way
I'm
it
actually
always
curious.
was.
Is there enough muscle built up here for you to do the whole thing? Not even paying attention. Be cool.
No, he's doing it now. It's just a
Oh
little too
yeah,
high.
okay, I can see it.
Mike, can you not do that?
Me? No, I got nothing.
I can do that.
Oh God, no!
I can do that too. Anybody
Dude,
can.
my
You just
shit
have to have
isn't
any chest
inny. I
muscle.
feel like you may have seen me once. I have a concave chest. There's no.
He's like a crescent moon.
You're not wrong.
No.
You are not wrong.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no, I can do it too. Like it's not hard.
Ralph, if me and you do it, it's got to be on OnlyFans.
You're
Tier
not wrong.
3s.
You know what, Mike is the feet part of the OnlyFans. Like we gotta get this happening.
Oh yeah, a gouty
Yeah.
toe.
I was about to
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
Get it up.
Yeah, yep.
Eat a lot of red
yep.
meat, get that nice and inflamed. Step on some whipped cream.
It's like when actors
Broccoli
dehydrate themselves just so they're
incestuously.
just like they're ripped. I'm just steady diet of sugar, organ meat, and beer.
Yeah. That's right. That's what gets Mike the feet the way it needs to be.
Take the shot! Ah, take the shot!
You get one. Hold up.
Oh boy.
DA got the actual bod. Me and BG got the fatties fucking covered. And then Mike got the feet pics on mod. Like, this is it. We got it. We
I
gotta
got
make it count. Like
The
we're
feet
missing
pics and the Slim Kings. That's
we're missing out on solid money. We gotta get this going.
No.
There would be some money. I don't know how solid it'd be.
It would be solid.
It would
Hey,
be
$1.
liquid money.
Hey, a dollar more than we didn't make yesterday is still a dollar we made today. That's how that's got to be viewed, man.
Yeah, but then you got the overhead for all the meat that Mike has to eat.
he
just
almost
wouldn't be
fucked up his
profitable.
computer screen. You almost made a man-made disaster for Rouse Technology instead of the usual light.
still fighting.
Praise be!
Part 2.
It burns.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Hawakis, you tuned into the podcast of stuff. What else did you think you tuned into?
Oh Jesus Christ.
We are who we are.
Oh, we're a mess.
Indeed. Okay. So, there's San Diego Comic-Con that happened this week. There's also just stuff that came out in theaters that we'll talk about at least a little bit. And the ending bits of EVO that, and the stuff after that we didn't get to. So, starting game stuff. This one I found hilarious. So, you know, Cybertruck, the everybody's favorite, just oblong-looking truck,
Fuck that, man.
was recently also released digitally via Fortnite. In Fortnite, they released it as a vehicle in game. They had this whole trailer of it like towing every other vehicle in existence in the game. It seems that digital vehicles are not immune to being recalled. The Cybertruck was so glitchy and broken upon release that they had to remove it from the game.
Had to be on purpose. Epic did that on purpose, and no one can tell me otherwise.
If it was April 1st, I'd be with you.
Nah, dude.
No.
This is just not functional.
It legit does look like a PS1 version of that thing. It does look completely.
Oh, no,
unfinished.
you're right. You're right. You're exactly right. And that's what makes me think it had to have been pushed to release on purpose as a joke. Like, they knew what they were doing. Epic, it's Epic Games, bro. Don't tell me they're not meme gods. Don't you dare tell me they are not meme gods.
Was the Cybertruck free?
I think it was.
If it was free, Ralph, I might be partly on your side. But if it was a paid for thing, no. Because that's just a messing up of their money. They wouldn't do that on purpose.
Let me see.
I saw my first one driving down the street the other day.
Really?
Someone at my job has one now.
Understandable for you.
Same here.
Wow.
So the first one in the lot, and I'm like, you people are stupid.
It looks horrible. Every time I see it, it looks horrible.
Just compared to all the other cars next to it, I'm like, this just looks like a Batmobile, and it's ugly, and I hate it.
They had their bike put up in the bed of the truck, and it had to be on an angle with one tire up on the side rim. The bike didn't fit in the bed.
I saw somebody, some family had two Cybertrucks, and they were sitting out in the driveway, and the tweet said, neither one fit in the garage. So They just had to be outside.
Oh, damn. Somebody's using it as a company vehicle? How are you going to use that as a company vehicle?
It gets attention.
Yes, it certainly does, but a logo gets attention. Every van I see with a logo, I read the logo at least.
But you don't remember it.
Some of them I do.
You wouldn't bring it up on a podcast. This is marketing. And now Lego has another customer. That's what Mike's going to be stepping on.
The OnlyFans, Mike. That's it. Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Cream covered, swollen feet walking over Lego bricks.
Yo!
Let's go!
Find me somebody doing it like us.
So we're just...
It's going to be a real small niche.
Oh, whoops. Wrong
It's
one.
going to be
there
one
we go.
whale.
Yeah,
We're just going to mute everybody else real quick. Just check on chat how you guys are doing. All right,
We've been silenced.
I'm unmuting you now.
His soul.
Was it paid for or not?
I'm trying to figure that out. I know Tesla paid Epic to have it in the game.
It's probably free to you.
And then basically it was causing the game to hard crash. Just hard.
No, it's a free unlock. I took 2 seconds of a search, Mike.
I was looking for other things. The other part of this that is really fun is the Fortnite players have basically rebelled in the release of this Cybertruck to where basically they said that if they see one, everybody drops what they are doing, a firefight, what have you, and they destroy it on site.
It is on site.
Mm-hmm.
It can be bright orange. I think you can...
This looks horrible.
What?
Orange Cybertruck.
Yeah, Det says it was orange.
Yeah.
There was a tweet I saw which said, love it or hate it, but the Cybertruck might be the most customizable vehicle ever. And it was just some custom paint job. Like, you did nothing different than any other paint job.
Basically, just because of how smooth the surfaces is, it's really good for, like, decals. Like, basically, you can put a decal on the whole car. That's it.
Oh, dude.
But isn't the car
This looks
itself
so
the,
bad.
hey, look at me that you're trying to get from a decal?
Nope. Apparently not. The only one that I've seen that I like, and it's just because everybody said it, I said it when I first saw it, hey, it reminds me of the Halo 1 Warthog. They made a decal for a Halo 1 Warthog, and it looks great. That's the only one.
I'm looking at this thing in literal fire truck red right now by Lil Baby. Lil Baby did it in fire truck red. Dude, this is the hideous thing.
I don't understand these people, dude.
Oh, dude.
Damn.
I'm dropping this in the Discord. Just look at this. Lil Baby looks so proud of himself. Look at that.
I'm sure he does.
Jesus. Oh, sorry. Well, you guys can kind of see it there.
Why are you at a gas station?
True! You know what? True!
He ain't at the electric charge station either. He is at a gas pump, my friends.
He
Like-
dropped it in the wrong one for y'all. Hold on. What?
Oh my god. Oh, no.
Those rims look kind of
This
shitty,
is
too.
horrible. It
I got-
legit looks like a 3D printed car.
Hold up. I got
I
an
just
actual
realized
orange
he's
one.
holding a bunch of, like,
Money.
stacks of money
He's holding
haphazardly, too.
stacks. You just dropped an orange one with a decal.
Hold on,
Oh, dude, these things look
I'm
fucking
opening up them in a browser.
trash monster
Gas
status.
stations are indeed one of those spots where you see a lot of rappers at. I don't know why. I honestly don't. Even though I am part of that culture, I don't know why that's a thing. It's just hip hop.
So here's the orange one.
What the
I do
fuck
like those
is
rims.
This?
But decals, whatever.
Here, there you go. Somebody going off. Somebody went off.
Hold on.
Snow tracks. That's what you
That's
do with your
not leaving that
Cybertruck.
garage.
Yeah, no.
That's not street
Why
legal.
would you need snow tracks like that for a truck that's supposed to be all terrain? You're just exposing the business. You're just exposing you do not believe in the thing you bought.
You cannot turn.
No.
Simply.
No.
All right, move on from this because we're just
We
gonna be
got
here
a lot.
all day.
We got a lot to talk about.
Active
Watch
camo.
this.
All right. Next up, got a few things from, excuse me, that came on Evo. We got the little teaser for Terry Bogard. Boy, does Street Fighter have the option of turning one character's language?
I don't know actually. I know
Because
they did it for what is it? Marvel vs. Capcom 3, you could change specific people into English or Japanese. So it probably does.
okay, because boy, the English trailer for Terry Bogard, I'm like, this just don't sound right.
Yeah, according to Game
Burn
Facts,
knuckle!
you just go to change. per
Okay,
character.
it's like,
It's just setting you have to turn on or off.
There you go.
that doesn't feel right. And then I immediately went and watched the Japanese trailer. And I'm like, okay, there he is.
There it is.
It's what it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
There's certain characters that are just like this should only be in the language that was original. Tekken, I love Tekken because it's just like this is a Brazil guy. He speaks Brazilian. There is no language customization,
and
love
everyone just understands everyone.
Yeah, that's
don't worry
part.
about that.
Yeah.
But that's the best part of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying.
Yep.
I'm Japanese. You're Russian. Cool.
We had after a lot of trolling from Harada for like weeks of Heihachi is dead. Is
No,
very
For-
dead.
For years.
And then
It's been going on since the mother died.
and then trailer. Heihachi is coming back. Once again, you can't keep him down.
Kazuya is a cuck at this point.
He's done nothing but fail.
He threw the man into a volcano and it did nothing. You're
After
done.
ripping his chest open.
You can't win. just die. Just Minecraft.
Yep.
But something like this, I would prefer it if it was, because it seems like it's dealing with story stuff. It seems like they moved away from Heihachi, and I would have preferred it just be, this is just a DLC character. This is just Akuma dropping in. He's just here. Whatever. We're not going to
Even
mention
though
the story.
Akuma was part of
Yeah.
it.
Negan. This is just Negan. Whatever.
Yeah.
He's just here. We're not gonna. This isn't any story thing. He's just. We like his function, and we're gonna put his function in the game as Heihachi. Boom, boom. But
Would you accept a Hachi Jr.? It's just one of his kids that is out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Because people. Well, I would, but people wouldn't because people like Heihachi the character.
Yeah, but also let's keep the continuity, please.
Yeah. Easiest thing is clone. Hardest thing is. Well, he's got volcano.
I
resistance.
lived. Somehow
Quasi.
Heihachi returned. So there's that. And then a few days after Evo, Mortal Kombat 1 got their next wave of DLC announced.
That game is still getting fucking like add-ons.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's not. Boom said, this isn't even the end. There's gonna be at least one more after this.
Dude, I thought that game was dead already. I'm not even
No.
gonna lie to you.
Nope. It's before
I've heard nothing about that game for a long time.
because it's FGC stuff. If it's not in the FGC, you're not gonna hear about it. But it was one of the top, I think, 10 most sold games up until like April or May of this year, and it came out in September.
Really? Dude,
Yeah,
I
no,
swear, like,
it still sells so much. Dude.
I hear about Tekken, I hear about Smash. I have not heard a soul talk about Mortal Kombat.
It's crazy. But yeah,
Except the
it's still
voice acting.
selling.
That's all I still hear about that game is the voice acting.
It sells like crazy, dude.
Evo numbers weren't great, if I recall.
So it's not great if you're looking at it as this is MK's first year, but it's technically its second year. And I think this is the second most an NRS game has ever gotten. It only looks bad in comparison to literally everything else around it.
Well, just like, and that's
Because
like a
everything
narrowed,
else-
like a narrowed lens. Like I feel like MK has never been looked at fondly in the lens
Oh,
of
never.
competitive fighting
Never
games. So
once.
like, there's that.
Yeah.
So MK had 645. Street Fighter had 5,265.
So when you're looking at it as like a Tekken, a Street Fighter, all these things that are going up in numbers, this is MK's second, NRS's second best entrant. But it's like, what's going on? Why aren't you going up in numbers? At least, why aren't you exploding in numbers like the other things are? Because if you look at the first year of Street Fighter 4, it might have been like 2,000 people, maybe. And then you look at the first year of Street Fighter 5, it might have been like 3,500. And then you look at this, and we're looking at 5,000.
2022 had 464. That was MK11, obviously.
Yeah, and that was, I think, the second year of MK11. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But again, the FGC has never looked favorably upon NRS.
Mhm.
Never.
But the characters that were announced. We got
Terrible.
Let's see. I got the list. Where'd it go?
It's Cyrax and Sector as gender swapped characters.
Whoa.
It's Noob Saibot. It's T20. I was about to say T20. It's the T1000 from Terminator 2. It's Conan the Barbarian, and it's Ghostface from Scream. Terrible list.
Not a good list.
And it's not so much the MK characters, because they're all fine. It's the guest characters. Terrible list. Conan the Barbarian, who could possibly care right now? Who could possibly? Who would look at that and go, oh my God, I'm so hyped to see what's coming from that character? It's not a hype. It's one of those, it feels like this would be the Leatherface. It feels like 2 out of 3 of these are the Leatherface of this pack.
Where you just go,
Okay, cool. Leatherface. We get Predator, we get Alien, we got Leatherface. Leatherface is cool, whatever. We get Jason and and we get Leatherface. Cool. That's the way it feels for this.
Mhm.
But 2 of them are that. And it's ridiculous. The only one that's really super hyped that you can see in terms of moveset and everything is the T1000.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna look awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're gender swap. They're not in the cyber initiative. They're just in basically robotic suits as opposed to robots themselves.
And they're black.
Well, Cyrax has been black.
Women. And they're black women.
Who could have anything in common with them?
I saw somebody
DA.
go.
Hashtag not my president.
I saw someone go.
What do they know with the coconut tree?
Wakanda, and it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, you sound like a House representative.
So part of the issue with this is that it's not so necessarily even like Ghostface, because Ghostface could be cool in a horror pack, but again, he should be the Leatherface of that horror pack. If it was like Art the Clown or Pennywise or Ash Williams or all these other horror icons that you can bring in, and Ghostface is also part of that, people would not feel terribly about this.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just 2 80s movies
and a 90s. There's no cohesion. It's 2
Zero.
80s movies and a 90s movie. It's 2 action movies and a horror movie.
2 Arnold movies and not an Arnold movie.
What are we doing? They're movies. That's about the best connection you can get.
Yep.
But that's not good enough. No, Sector is Asian. Sector has always been Asian. Cyrax has always been black. It's at least since
Not anymore.
MK9.
Everybody, one race. That's it. Black female race. That's all. They're targeting DA. They just want DA to see the superiority. That's all it is.
Disgusting.
All right.
DA.
And then last gaming tangential news. So for the last, I think, 2 years, video game voice actors have been trying to negotiate a deal with the different video game production companies and what have you on AI protections. And there has been no deal in 2 years, so they are now officially on strike. I need to get to the list of companies that they are striking, but basically, same thing that happened with the writers and the actors. Try not to be a scab. Try not to promote, support the companies that they are striking, and what have you.
And it's one thing to just be like, we're going to pay you half of what you're worth. There's another thing is, we're not even going to pay you because we've got your voice on file.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder where they expect this to go. The people
they're not
that
thinking that way.
own these.
They're not thinking that way. They literally just saw the path of air quotes least expenditure and went, "Oh, that's a lock."
But that's
as
the
far as
crazy
the thought
part
goes.
is because you're looking at something like OpenAI, and I think they're reporting like a $4 billion in loss.
Mhm.
Like,
Yes, they are.
it's not even profitable, the thing you're using to do your thing.
Doesn't matter.
Why do you think
Once
this is
it's
gonna work?
that's not how executives and upper office view things
They got
whatsoever.
the paid version. Don't worry about it.
What they have is, okay, I can take this thing. Sure, its creation operates on a net loss, but I can surely use this to my benefit because all I need is the core system, and then I can pollute the shit out of everything else that I need to make with it. And that's it. And that is legitimately how every upper office individual will see things, because that disconnect between ground level and corner office is an ocean of difference. They will not see, understand, or even be able to conceptualize how this can go completely shit out of the fucking water for them, because they're just going to see the corners they can cut, the money they can save, and all the money they can make and save based on those cuts. That's just all they're thinking about. It's all they're seeing. And their people are telling them, hey, this is a bad idea. Look what's going on here, 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 here. And the response, 9 times out of 10 with these people, because again, that disconnect is an ocean of distance, is as simple as, yeah, but that's them. We'll do it different.
We'll do it.
Ow.
We'll be the one that do it right.
My vision will carry us. Or
then,
whatever other different office political speak they like to use. There's so many different variations of my vision will carry, or this business's core concept has a stronger baseline than our competitor or even those that supply us. Therefore, we will make it out in the end. That is the base reasoning. That's the kind of argumentation they have in their head. It's non-functional, and it always pretty much leads to disaster. But hey, it's always fun to watch it happen.
I just saw, speaking of like technologies that may die, hopefully in the future, well, at the very least die in the current capacities are trying to be enforced. Some senators trying to, with the using the U.S. Treasury, buy like $60 million of Bitcoin.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't understand this. Like, they
They
have to understand it's speculative. Like, this money is speculative. At least with something like stocks. Stocks are attached to a thing that provides a service that has some type of tangential product attached to it. There, you can see roughly, even if it's what Tesla is not where it is valuated where it should be. It should be
Mike,
way
what side of the
below
aisle
where
was
it
that
is.
individual on?
But again, that's part of the speculative stuff. But it is attached to a device, which is cars and that type of stuff. Coins, these Bitcoins, these coins, they're not attached to anything. Why would you think this can only become a positive and money go up?
Because it always has. There's history.
No, it
Money go
hasn't.
up. Look over there. Money go up for them. So me too. No, not like that. Canceled.
Well, the one reason that I could probably speculate for this one is mostly due to the fact that up until, what was it, this week, Elon Musk was vouching for $45 million a month to Trump's re-election campaign under the guise that he would support, his crypto endeavors once back in office. So Musk was trying to corner the cryptocurrency market through political favor. So that might be a reason behind that. But of course, now that's up in fucking flames. Homeboy has pulled all that support out because it is very clear now that this race is going to be tight, if not a loss for Trump at this point. The numbers in the polls.
See you later, Dad.
Oh my God. The change in a week.
Mm-hmm.
Calm down. You'll take another bullet.
Oh,
Number's gonna go up.
Dude, did you just say that?
Dude,
did you just say that?
He's gonna do
The
it.
fans were coming, dude. You're fucked up.
I didn't say I was gonna do it. I simply said it's gonna happen.
Trump
BG,
has been...
when they knock your door down, bro, I'm sorry. Blame him.
That has nothing to do with me. They know who to look for. He's already on the list.
Finally, he said it.
He's been trying to wring every little bit of drop out of that. And
Of course he has.
He's
Dude,
like,
it's already done.
they're saying I'm a danger to democracy. How could I be? I took a bullet for democracy.
I told you. That's
This
what
month-
it's gonna be.
This mother came out to 50 cents. Many men
What's-
wish death upon
What's
me.
the problem?
Uncensored version
What's the
of
problem?
many men wish death upon me.
Is that not what the thing that you do?
This man is a monster.
It's
And-
the spin. You
and
gotta
then,
keep
meanwhile-
it on their minds.
His running mate, I am not a couch fucker.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not.
I love that meme so much that
He's
people have
already
just
done.
run away and just
The
go,
Republicans are already
hey,
telling Trump they just got to choose somebody else now. They're
already
telling him to
for
drop
like
JD.
3 weeks.
Dude, JD's already out. They are already calling for his immediate removal for somebody.
He
else.
had that speech and bombed. And
Mhm.
moms are just like, ooh, this ain't the way.
I woke up to a meme, just a huge meme, and it was just like, I'm gonna drink a Mountain Dew and they're gonna call me racist or something. I'm like, where is this coming from?
Yep. Yep.
He sucks.
Oh,
my
dude, JD is
goodness.
all bad. JD is all bad. It's terrible.
Oh yeah. That for whenever you do hear this, that Sub-Zero thing is stupid. I love that Animalities are back, and I love Melina's already. Yep, and again, see you later. Give me back Stryker. They can't do that in the current climate. They would need to make him a detective.
Yeah.
There's too many black people that he was shooting ahead, and they're just like, huh? That's kind of what happened with Velma and her special in Multiverses.
Yeah,
Huh?
They kept locking up LeBron.
yeah, that was
Wait,
the meme.
what?
They kept using her special where she calls police, and they kept sending it to LeBron, and that was just, and that would be what happens in. They would just have Stryker shooting people in the head, black people in the head. So he needs to be like a spirit detective or something
Yep.
that takes care of
Oh,
outworld
dude.
problems that bleed through the earth realm.
Yep.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, they changed it to the mystery machine.
Yeah, because of that.
Yeah, because people kept memeing that they just kept using it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Also,
so
as we were talking about CEOs and AI, there's a tweet that I saw today that I just got remembered. It's like, would you like to replace your entire team with a perpetually confused, untrustworthy liar whose work you have to redo constantly for no additional compensation? CEO, no, that sounds awful. What if I told you it was AI? CEO, the future is now. Where do I sign?
I saw
Basically.
one that was very similar to that, which was we got this dog to talk. It can't really speak well. It can't really understand the speech, but it does speak. Awesome. I fired my whole team. When can it give medical advice? And that's just the way it works.
Well, I mean, again, similar situation. The whole CloudStrike thing,
Mhm.
that is now being used as a rally cry by a lot of companies as reason to not update or upgrade software. Do not move to the new medium. Stay in what's old because it will never fail you.
I love with all my heart. They tried to give out gift cards as our bad whoops a daisy.
Sorry.
People are,
$10, huh?
even at my company, people are like, "See, if these positions were all fine because we never upgraded them in time. All these other positions were upgraded to the newest UI and the newest tech, and now they were out of work for a week. It would never have happened. This is why we should always stick to what's slow and old. We're all just here like, that's not what you take out of this.
No. Let's just give them reason. Jet, these people are not rap people. The only person that can talk about the Childish Gambino album is me.
Yep.
Yeah, move on from it. It feels
Speak-
like a sequel to Because the Internet. That's the most I can give you right now.
Speaking of executives making
Oh,
questions,
dude, Gambino, is that what's that fucking
thought-
song?
ruin my fucking segue.
You thought
Fuck, I can't remember the goddamn song. Oh no, it was a TikTok's on fire for D&D content with that new Gambino song with this fucking
Which one?
goblin dude.
Lithonia?
Yeah, Lithonia, that one.
Yeah, I in love
Fart
with
buckle.
Lithonia.
Fart buckle. Rest in peace. If you're not on TikTok for D&D side of things, you don't understand TikTok is on fire with this thing.
Mm.
Somebody took that song and just made an animatic of their D&D session where an NPC goblin sacrificed his life for the party. And dude, it's all I'm seeing. Everybody's talking about this. So the entire Gambino fucking TikTok for that song is only seeing references to this fucking goblin called Fartbuckle. So if you ever see any video on TikTok with Lithonia, look in the comments. I'm guaranteed you're going to see fucking RIP Fartbuckle comments in it. It's insane.
I'll give it a week, and then some kind of corporate entity will try and capitalize on it.
Pineapple hats on, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And speaking of corporations trying to profit off of memes, there's my fucking segue.
Terrible. Worst.
Michael Bay is apparently making a Skibbity Toilet television series and movie franchise.
What's the problem? Jubilation, we got it. We're all happy and excited to see it.
And I quote,
What else is the story? Thunderous applause ring out.
well, apparently,
And I quote,
I have not
"Hooray,
watched
finally."
I have not watched the original source material, I'll call it. But it's like a whole little short YouTube thing of these like the Skibbity Toilet, the toilets with the faces, are apparently having a war with cyborgs who have electronic devices like security cameras, speakers, and televisions for heads. So there's actually a quote-unquote story behind the meme. But one of the producers behind this, and I quote, talks on the Skibbity Toilet TV show or film, are said to be in the early stages, but Goodman is quoted as insisting the original creators is building something that could be the next Transformers or could be a Marvel universe.
Oh no.
Skibbity
Oh
Toilet
no.
is
What?
I went. I'm too old.
Michael
Yes.
Bay fans are on suicide watch.
Everything I've seen, read, heard, I can at least extrapolate something out of that, some form of understanding. I'm too old for this.
Even
will
the
never
article, it's
understand.
hard to imagine what a Skibbity Toilet film or TV show might look like story-wise. It's a Gerasimov's. Okay, that's the creator. Given Gerasimov's YouTube series does not feature any dialogue besides the infamous song. But fans have fussed over Skibbity Toilet Loy for over a year now, and there are a surprising number of
I've
surprising number of
never
theories
seen
Michael
it.
Bay and co. might to pull at if this project ever does get off the ground. Yeah, I would just need people younger than me to explain it. I think we're at that point.
Explain what? Explain what part of it?
Yes.
Wouldn't it be the $35 million one? Not dollar.
Sense? But yeah, I would just need someone.
Because there's no sense to it. It's just a thing that exists.
Hey, people are talking about lore. There's something.
Yeah, there is, and that's what's insane.
People are gleaming something.
If I remember right, I saw somebody try to explain this, and it's like this like alternate like post-apocalyptic fucking history thing. Like that's essentially what the Skibbity Toilet Hall is.
You guys are watching and or listening to it, right?
And or both.
Oh no.
DA's face. Ugh. Yeah, I think this is where the grays are really accurate on all of us. We're just like, all right,
Yeah,
it's beyond us.
It's gotten to that point.
Someone with a vision can make a fire AMV though. I am not that person.
Considering you guys were the oddballs way back in the day, using Kids
We've
Next
always
Door
been
and
Boss. We were so goofy.
yeah. So yeah, that's
Kids
the thing
Next
that's
Door,
happening.
Shaolin Showdown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Hello.
I just watched that the other day.
So
It's still one of my
Weird tangential story. My barber, who's also into like really heavy metal music, he now is like opening his own business out of his house. So I went to go get a haircut. So he's just playing all this random shit. And there was stuff that he was playing that like, I don't know what band it was, but it started off very similar to Hello Hello, of like something really dark and morbid and awful. I'm like, hey, have you ever heard of AMVs before? I showed him Hello Hello. He thought it was fucking hilarious.
It's a dark joke.
Oh, indeed.
It's a good song.
All right. Other movie stuff. We get a trailer for Joker 2, Joker Folie à Deux, I think. Looks pretty good. We got a little...
Yeah,
if
fine.
you turned on closed captioning, it is revealed that Harvey Dent is in the movie. So we might get some form of Two-Face, if not just the character Harvey Dent, and what have you.
People are upset because the director was just like, this Arthur will never become the clown prince that you guys know.
Yeah.
And people were upset about that.
It's clear this is not that character.
Yeah.
So I don't see why.
Just a...
people
Yeah,
should be
he's the
upset about
prelude
it.
to the actual Joker, is what everyone keeps saying.
Like, I would not be upset about Snyder's universe if it was clear, hey, this just isn't the universe we know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if he just went, hey, this is like Earth 37,
Mm-hmm.
and this is my vision of it. This is not
Did
actually
they ever say that it
Superman.
was Earth Prime?
Dude, it's
They
all
never
Earth-
got that far. Like, it was the Flash
They're
was
not.
like really when it started to get introduced, and that was the Flash. So
Yeah.
let's see. We got a CG Gundam movie announced that is being made in what's the latest Unreal Engine? 5 or 6?
5.
5. Being made in Unreal 5. It
Requiem of Vengeance?
yeah. That's it.
What? That was announced like 2 fucking years ago, dude. No, that ain't news.
It was a trailer was shown off and has release date announced for October.
Yeah, the
So-
teaser was put out back in like I think 2022, 2023, like early on.
Oh, I
We
don't know.
actually it was an actual trailer they put out. You're saying?
Yes,
Okay. It
but
wasn't the announce. Okay.
it's the people.
looking at
People
it
that
right
are
now.
happy for this, I'm happy for you. That's
Yep.
all I can say. Robots, my brain shuts off.
Bruh.
Wrong. Oh, I don't like what. This does not look good. Oh, dude, this does not look good.
Don't be happy for me.
Whoa! This is some PS3 fucking character design happening here.
Yeah,
What is? Whoa!
Has there been any other CG movie that was built in a game engine? I don't.
Oh, dude, what
No.
is this?
Maybe the Final Fantasy one?
Spirits Within?
Is this
Yeah.
the Stardust memory timeline? What are we
You
doing?
know?
Oh, dude, no. Absolutely not. What are we doing?
Oh, this is horrible. Yeah, this is bad.
You're looking at the
This
trailer.
looks like a bad
It's-
movie.
Oh,
It's
that
bad.
sky does not.
Dude,
look
it's
good.
bad.
Oh, dude, this is
Bad.
really bad.
Yeah.
Oh, this is really bad.
Wait to see the character riggings, how they move. Dude, it's super bad.
Hold on.
Oh, this is a
up
horrible.
the trailer
Oh,
It
now.
looks just unfinished.
Unreal
when does
Engine
it come
5.
out? Is the question.
October, he said.
Oh no, this
Yeah.
is cooked then.
Yeah, it's over. Fall
I think-
2024, only on Netflix.
I think they're banking on the robot stuff. That's what people are here for. They're not gonna worry about these PS2 muff just rocking around.
Oh, dude,
Are you
it's
sure?
Dude, the people who worked on this were the people from Star Citizen.
Oh, they're a scam. So
Oh,
Star
no.
Citizen is a scam.
Crisis, Star Citizen, and Rise, Son of Rome. All of this. Like, I'm sorry, but
October
Jank.
17th.
I liked the
Jank.
soccer punting of
can
the
we
tank.
get good Gundam media, please?
No. You haven't
Motherfucker,
earned it
man.
yet.
What have you
What was
done
that?
to get it?
Suffer.
Yep.
At least you're getting media. I'd kill for bad Legends of Dragoon media.
No, yeah, you want this for Dragoon?
Hey, give it. At least you're trying. At least that means more might come out.
Oh, dude, this looks bad. Oh my god, it looks so bad. It's so disgusting.
All right. Then we got a slew of Marvel news. Got a trailer. Or no, the trailer for Cap was last week, but we have some information. Apparently, how adamantium is getting introduced to the world at large is it's been there the whole time. The Celestials are just made of it.
So not the whole time. It didn't come out until the hand emerged during Eternal.
Well, no, but they're just saying carte blanche. Celestials are made of adamantium. They just never said it. But now there's a whole slew of it on Earth now because of the Tiamat
They
hand.
giant hand
to
going
make
missing
that
out of the planet.
hand important, and it's disgusting.
There's some running thing. I can't remember the Twitter account that counts every movie that has not mentioned that has come out since Eternal that has not mentioned that thing. Hey, Deadpool don't mention that thing.
I'm sure it's better.
So, you know,
for
it basically doesn't take place in that world, though. So, you know, it's fine.
Well, it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. At the same time.
But anyways.
But-
I cannot say anything.
Oh, bitch! Can we not talk about this?
Y'all can talk about it. I can bounce,
Yeah, you can. You will.
and you are.
I'm
We'll get to
shocked
that.
you
No.
folks haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, dude, you fucked up.
Anyways. So new Cat movie, we got that. Is revealed. I guess spoilers for the trailer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That kind of the main antagonistic force is the Serpent Society, where Giancarlo is playing Sidewinder. And they had
I
like
didn't see Sidewinder coming. That was an interesting one.
and then they have which I guess they had like before Civil War was actually announced as Civil War, that was the original title of Captain America Civil War. When they did a bait and switch. And then they must have paid Harrison Ford good money. Like good money.
Mhm.
This is the most excited he's been about a movie in like 30 years.
And he did the mocap.
Yeah.
He said, hey, I've done stupid for money. You feel like an idiot, but I've done stupid for money. But at least it was fun.
Yeah. He literally got on stage and it's like the most emotion he's shown in the past 20 years.
Well, to be fair to Harrison, he's said it multiple times that he will be passionate and excited about any movie that is not Star Wars. He
I don't think he was
genuinely-
even this passionate about
He could
Indy.
not care.
No, he was. He was when he
Until it
thought
was
he was
bad.
done with Crystal Skull. He, under his understanding, Shia LaBeouf was going to take the mantle and he'd be done. And then LaBeouf fucked that all up. And then he had to come back. So it's not that he's tired of Indy. He has gone on record saying, I will do Indy until they can genuinely pass the baton with a good story. I love that character and I'll do it till I'm dead if I have to. But like any other role, he's been on record saying, if it's a fun out the box role that they're giving me that I can dive into something fun, I will give it my all. But if you put me in a Star Wars movie, I will be miserable. He
Can I-
hates the Star Wars universe.
Can I read a quote from Harrison Ford?
Go ahead.
Please.
Harrison Ford, when asked between Thunderbolt Ross and Indiana Jones, who is better at handling snakes, he said, I've always treated these questions with both the utmost respect and complete disdain. I will not answer that stupid question, but thank you for the opportunity.
I love that man. I love that man.
That is cold.
He is told and finished. He is just done with your shit.
He hates character questions.
He's like, I was
Hates
paid to act. I don't care
I'm here to
beyond
make
this.
money and just fuck A around. That is. If I can do both, fuck around and have fun, he's in.
Mm-hmm. And then the biggest thing that kind of got announced was that the after having to pivot hard.
Hold on, because
Hold on.
that's gonna be a discussion. There was leaked footage of test footage for Fantastic Four as well.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, I heard.
Galactus is not a big dumb fart cloud.
It looks good.
Okay.
Okay.
It's looking good. Aesthetically, it's looking good.
Because it's like futuristic 60s, right?
Yes, and it's looking good. I love the aesthetic of it.
Mm-hmm.
Now we can discuss.
They showed the I saw that they showed the Fantastic car too, and it just like looks like a classic car that just floats. And then the final things that were announced was after having to pivot hard due to what's his
Because
face?
reasons.
Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors, thank you. I was like, Jonathan, I'm forgetting his last name. After Jonathan Majors made decisions.
He made decisions, all right.
They announced that the two next Avengers movies are going to be Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Invasion.
Secret Wars.
Secret Wars, sorry. Secret Invasion, that's
We
the
got Secret Invasion, Mike. Get a grip.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
all
sorry.
forget it exists, but it exists.
Secret Wars. And then they announced who is going to be playing, and I think it was important that they stated that who is playing Victor Von Doom.
Mm-hmm. They said the words.
And they had a whole bunch of people that were in Dr. Doom costumes on stage. One of them steps up, takes off the mask, and it is Robert Downey Jr. returning to the MCU as Dr. Doom.
People are
That's
mad.
that dump truck full of money.
People are burning it down.
It is.
I cannot describe to you how angry I am about this.
Oh, you're a Doom fanny, I know.
It's a worthless selection for this character.
They just slid that man a check and just wrote write anything.
I'll tell you why.
Anything.
I'll tell you why it's a worthless selection. Either he is Forever Doom, which is a worthless selection, or this is a variant of Tony Stark that grew up as Victor Von Doom, and he's gonna be there for like 4 movies as we wait for actual Doctor Doom. And whoever takes up the mantle of Doctor Doom now has to do it in the shadow of RDJ. This could not have been a worse decision.
I think Secret Wars is the reset.
I don't think they're going to
Secret Wars
reset
is the
this.
reset.
I don't think they're going to reset this universe.
I think they
I
are.
honestly, because the reason I don't think they're going to reset this universe, at least in the not in the way that people think, is because you would have to immediately start working toward who is Iron Man, and you're going to draw the comparisons now because RDJ just played a character. So who is Iron Man? Who is Captain America? They're going to have to be these characters, and it's not going to work. It's just not going to work right now. They cannot reset.
I think that's what they're aiming for, though.
Impossible. You can say that.
I think that's what they're aiming for, just because of the current state of the MCU.
No, if it was about the current state of the MCU, they would not be pivoting in this direction. They would just be doing a Avengers with those people, with the people they should be. They would be pushing Spider-Man up. Because Spider-Man is an instant thumbs up. No, Spider-Man. No. They would be pushing Spider-Man 4 up. They would be, hey, let's get Spider-Man because we know that's going to get a positive reception. That's going to get positive
Homeboy
people.
doesn't want to do it anymore.
What?
I forgot his name.
No.
He wants
loves
out.
That.
He wants out of acting.
He's taking a break from acting because Spider-Man is not available right now. This is like his 3rd break from acting.
Who?
Tom Holland.
Tom.
Oh, he was
Tom
in a
Holland.
Broadway play.
Yeah, he wants out of acting and film. He wants to do more Broadway.
It's not happening. This is not going to be.
I think if they're just losing their acting force, and the only thing they can do to save any kind of plot is to reset and make a whole new fucking cast up.
No, because at that point, why not just make it the people that they've been establishing?
Clean slate.
The issue isn't the characters. The issue is the characters aren't doing anything. Where is Shang-Chi?
Yeah, they've been completely mishandled.
Yeah, no.
They went blow.
Even a
they fucked it up.
Is gonna be mishandled because they're talking about trying to make it known quantities again. But if you make it the known quantity, let's just say it's Cap, Iron Man, Hulk, all these people, they just bring them all back. Well, they're gonna keep mishandling them. It's not gonna be any different. It's worthless. This is legitimate. One of the worst decisions I've seen.
It's big money desperation. Just like, hey,
It's
come see the movie. Because he's going to be in a mask for most of the time. You can't expect snarky RDJ because that's just not.
No, he's going to be the exact opposite of what Stark was. The exact.
So what's the point of having him other than, hey, he's
Star
back,
power.
or it's a variant? And if
Star
it's just a variant, I know
Variant?
what I said. A variant is a tool that I use at my job.
That is the exact reason I think that this is the reset point.
Now, if anything, I could see this being the end of big overarching plot threads. Secret Wars ends, and then they start doing more one-off self-contained movies. Because that's basically what happened in the MCU in the first place. Thor was pretty self-contained. Cap was pretty self-contained. Iron Man was pretty self-contained, leading up into Avengers. And then you've got stuff like what's the reason? Ant-Man. Ant-Man ties into the entire arc of what's going on with Kang.
Mm-hmm.
Like if anything, I think they start scaling things back. They're gonna drop a lot of the TV shows like Echo and all that stuff. They're gonna bring it way back. They're gonna pump out the like eight movie franchises they know will make money. They're gonna do like 3 to 4 TV shows, and that's gonna be about it. And then they're going to experiment with a movie every now and then because they can experiment if they're not trying to tie everything into each other.
Mm-hmm.
So you can maybe get a new Guardians or something else where it's just, hey, you're over there. We have no worries about what you're doing in relation to the new White Widow or Black Widow or whoever.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I have not seen any of the hate of it yet. I probably haven't been on Twitter enough today.
It's the excitement of seeing them back into the movie.
Oh, yeah.
People are speculating that if it is a Tony Stark variant, you will get a big emotional moment with Spider-Man and
absolutely
closing.
It's going to happen. Regardless of what happens, it's going to happen.
We
whether
closed
it's a
the
variant of
character
Stark
with
or not.
Spidey accepting Tony's death. And we've closed that.
That is going to happen.
And it's going to mean nothing if the other
Pry
person
it
is
back
like,
open, BG. Just pry it back open.
People love when you tear open old wounds. People love that shit.
It's just, I've done everything. I've been a very good superhero. And the other person's just like, I literally don't know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to be Stark. It's going to be a very cold person.
Yeah, I
think the major drama I've seen about it isn't even RDJ coming back and being the Stark variant that is just Victor Von Doom. It's the anger that it's not a Romani actor. That's what I've seen a lot of online so far. Is it's not a Romani actor.
Woke.
You didn't cast this actor in with the right person because it's not their background. You cast RDJ for star power, yada 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 yada. Mm-hmm. That's what I've seen a lot of commentary on for this casting call.
Yeah, that's just the biggest thing with me. It's just like this could have been an opportunity for somebody else. You're gonna get people in the theaters for these big.
Yeah,
movies.
Alfonso even said it. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, my thought is I don't think it's going to be a variant. Like the whole thing of
That's even worse.
he basically is always in the mask. He can just change how he's like his speak and his dialect, and then he's not in any way, shape, or form related to Tony Stark.
They're not. There's no way Marvel goes without pulling that Band-Aid off and has that moment for Spider-Man where he sees
They have to.
guy's
That's
face.
the only
They're
reason
going to do it.
other than a DH'd Robert Downey Jr. interacting with the 60s Fantastic Four. They can slot that in there.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
to have them and have the Doctor Doom thing.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's just going to be keep the mask on all the time and it's just about the performance, just get a voice actor. Get Travis Willingham. He'll do a great job. Get somebody in the suit. They'll do a great job physically.
It's the face. They're going to play it. It's going to be a card in the deck for
It
them.
has to be.
And it's gonna be played up powerfully.
But it sucks because we know.
Oh, we all know it's coming. Everybody who saw that announcement had the same thought. I was seeing it commentated in floods. Be like, oh, when Peter sees him, he's gonna lose it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big moment for the characters, but not for us, the audience. Because if they had just kept it secret and just like Doctor Doom, and they just don't say who it is, we'd probably get set leaks because we always do. But just that reveal would have been pretty impactful. But you need to get people in.
It's the will they, won't they? Now everyone's like, oh, are they going to do it? When's it going to happen? By putting it out there, now everyone's guessing. Now there's buzz. When? Which movie? I have to see both movies.
I'm still going to see them, obviously, but it dropped my interest.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
Because it shows, it's mask off of just like, it's clear why you're doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, I agree with you. I would have preferred if they didn't announce it, but we all know in order to generate the buzz that we are now talking about, that everyone is now talking about and will continue to talk about for the next few months, is going to be this action. Them revealing that RDJ is not only back, but playing Victor Von Doom. Named Doom. If they had just stopped, okay, now instead of Kang Dynasty, it's Doomsday, and they just had the guy on the mask just in the crowd just being like, guess you'll have to see the movie to find out who the fuck it is. Sure, it would have been great, but look what they did by dropping RDJ on that stage. They created massive waves of media coverage for this. This is how they cover up all the bullshit up to this point. This is how they wipe the slate of the drama and the fucking nonsense that has brought us to this point. No one's going to talk about Jonathan Majors because they're talking about RDJ. No one's going to talk about that fact that Kang Dynasty no longer exists because now everyone's hyped for Doomsday. No one's going to talk about what the plot is going to be on is. Yeah, nobody's talking about
y'all
that.
Said Kang was coming. Well, he ain't coming no more. The first movie's just gonna be them like, whoo, he sure was weak. That guy sucked.
No, that was answered in Loki.
Them Kang months was nothing.
Somehow
Loki deleted Kang.
Kang has disappeared.
It's already a wrap.
One thing I will say about the Kang stuff, though, is I find it very weird that people are like, oh, Ant-Man beat him, so I could never take him seriously. The purpose was that Ant-Man almost died from this one dude. This entire civilization was under rule by this one dude.
He didn't punch him and he fell down. No, he had to trap him into a portal.
And then imagine that one dude, but there's 10,000 of them. That's what the whole purpose was, to bring this big swarm of this one dude that can handle almost any hero one-on-one.
And he already said that he killed multiple.
He said he killed all the Avengers except for Ant-Man because he's never heard of Ant-Man before.
So, like, imagine like 1,000 of that dude, and that's what it should have. That's what it was gonna be. Oh,
Loki
I can't take it
season 1
seriously.
set it
It's
up
so
perfect.
goofy.
And then to be honest, it would have been fine, but just Majors fucked everything up pretty fucking bad for everybody.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now the last thing that I have is Deadpool. Do we want to talk about it?
Before that, did anybody hear the report on Call of Duty's skill-based matchmaking thing?
No.
Oh, please do tell.
I forget the company. I forget if it was Infinity Ward or whatever, or just Activision themselves. They did an A/B test where they slowly turned down skill-based matchmaking for an undisclosed group of people, and they just kept doing it, and they found that people hated it. They hated not having skill-based matchmaking. More people left, the retention was lower, people uninstalled the game more for Group B that didn't have skill-based matchmaking. So there's a whole 25-page document showcasing all the data they had of why skill-based matchmaking works, and it's just people crying. And it's mostly streamers wanting to get super cool shots against basically people under their skill level. And they want to be able to showcase that on social media through Twitch clips and that type of thing. And they're mad that there's people roughly of their skill level that so they can't do that. But when it was turned off, they found that those lower tier players hated this because they stopped playing because they were getting killed by people way better than them. 25-page document about this.
No, it's accurate. It is entirely accurate. From an FPS fucking player's perspective here, skill-based matchmaking makes everything better. When it's not there, it's awful.
Activision tested reducing skill factor and skill-based matchmaking by 50% in Modern Warfare 3, caused negative effects for 80% of the player base. You can't argue this. It's over. Stop crying.
If you go into every game as someone who's new to intermediate and you're getting absolutely murked by somebody who's got fucking twitch.tv in their fucking name, so you know they're streaming it and they live on this fucking game, you're gonna rage like a fucking baby, man. You are going to scream, yell, and break a controller. I've seen it because I've done it.
I've fought people in Smash and they've got TTV and I've gotten washed, and then I went to their stream and I was, oh man.
Yeah,
another one down. Just the air, like, oh man, I was nothing.
Stepping stone, you were a clip.
I've done the reverse though, as well. I've been on both ends of that.
Oh yeah, you're the asshole.
I've had my moments as well.
No. Not saying where I was streaming, where I fought someone with TTV in their
Mike's
tag,
big streamer fucking takedown,
and I would win against them pretty handedly. Go to their stream, they're like, "All right, X out, move on." And I was like, okay. But I've also been on the other end of the clip where it was like almost immediate. It was Aaron, the Diddy player, he dumpstered me. I went to his Twitch after the fact, and I was like, hey, I was the Ridley player you played, and there's chat was like, hey, don't check Twitter. I was like, what? I go, he posted the clip to Twitter. I'm like, well, sure, yeah.
I mean, that's what's
he dumpstered me, and it looked good.
I would,
yeah.
Awesome. Back in the Gears of War days, there was no better feeling than being in a scrim or like an MLG match online with somebody who was streaming or was a streamer or was somebody of note and literally skull fucking them as a nobody. It made me so happy. I think one of my favorite moments was the match where me and Kevin fucking slaughtered Soulja Boy and his crew. That was one of the peak moments. When we fucking obliterated that man in a fucking 4-0 match. That dude was screaming in the chat. It was poster-worthy fucking shit. No, it's always great when you're not the fucking online presence that dumpsters the online presence. It's fucking delicious.
Okay, so now we can go spoiler-free this week for Deadpool, and then DA, are you planning to see it next week?
I was playing. I've got, my schedule changed, so I've got plenty of time. Like I said, I can just bounce if y'all are trying to get a little froggy.
Yeah, we can go spoiler free.
Fresh in the minds.
And just give it a week. Or do you want
fuck.
you? Oh, okay. All right. All in favor of wanting to talk spoilers, say yay. I don't
Yeah.
care.
We can do spoilers this
I don't give a
week.
fuck.
We can have DA leave for a good 7 minutes and
Okay.
then come back. I'll
All right.
text him to come back and he can come back.
Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, no. It's
Probably
The
gonna
fuck
have
outta
to
here,
take down the chat when I come back though. in
Yeah,
case
that's
they talk
fine.
about whatever they gonna talk about.
Yep, that's fine.
All right.
I will do that for you, DA. I'm waiting a good 20 seconds, sir, and then you're good.
Okay.
We can non-spoiler it while we wait though.
Okay.
All right,
just
cool. Never mind. He's good. He's good.
okay.
All right.
So
Spoilers.
for everybody else,
cool.
5. I'm doing it again. I'm counting up. 5, 4,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 0. We are in spoiler zone.
That intro. Him fucking beating the piss out of the TVA with Logan's skeleton had me locked the fuck in for the rest of the movie. That opening 5 minutes had me more locked in than any opening sequence in a Marvel movie in like fucking 10 years.
It's hilarious how much people are crying about him desecrating the grave and how it
That's the whole point.
is
That was
literally.
literally the point. Well, that was the article when they announced that people wanted Wolverine to be part of this movie or part of a Deadpool movie. They said that would be akin to Deadpool digging up Logan's grave from the Logan movie, and that is literally Reynolds just went, "That's fucking brilliant." Oh, dude! When they had like the face mostly fucking decrepit and the teeth and the jaw, dude, I was in. I knew right then and there the movie was going to be fucking fantastic.
He did the bye 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 dance pretty damn good too.
He rocked it. Absolutely rocked it. I could not have asked for better fucking intro to that. That movie, so good.
I am so happy a lot of the cameos, I knew nothing about them.
I knew nothing about any of them. I haven't watched the trailer for the movie. I never saw anything.
Movie, but I didn't know any types of leaks or anything.
Who was the cameo that fucked you up the most? Mike, you start. Come on.
Oh, I got mine.
Probably
I know you and I
Evans
both have ours unlocked.
as Human Torch.
Okay. BG.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Great.
It's like he's gonna say it.
He's gonna say flame on.
Blade.
Motherfucker, same, dude. When Wesley Snipes walked into frame, dude, I almost jumped out of my fucking chair.
I'm Blade. There's only ever gonna be one Blade.
I love Channing Tatum as Gambit.
He finally got it.
Up.
He finally got it.
Yeah,
he's been chasing that since 2010.
And it's funny that one of the criticisms I saw was that this film feels like a fan fiction, and it truly is just a bunch of fan casting people that wanted to be part of it. And it is both a celebration and a criticism of the way the MCU is, where it's just a bunch of fans just going, it would be so cool if this mashup happened of characters and this person came in. And love the lecture coming back, love Channing Tatum, love
it was, but the thing is, I think above what you just mentioned, even this was the ability for everybody who had to work for Fox and was pigeonholed by Fox into what they wanted, which sucked. It gave them the opportunity to literally say, "Eat my whole ass." Disney said we could do whatever we wanted. Disney, of all companies, said we can do what we want, and you told us no. Eat my whole ass. And Reynolds and everybody took that and ran the fuck with it.
I'm going to say really quick, I really like the movie. I think it's a bad movie. I think it's a very bad movie, but I enjoyed it.
In what way? In what way it's a bad movie, bad Marvel movie, bad what?
Oh, bad movie, period. All the Marvel stuff. Why would you do this to me? I hate what Deadpool has moved away from, which was just a dude kind of going through the struggles of trying to be with his girl. and it's gotten a lot more bombastic and a lot more actiony and moved away from her a lot. The first movie, one of the best lines of movies that I've seen, period, is she when he gets the cancer diagnosis and she's running through all these scenarios of how I can be saved and stuff. And I'm just trying to remember what her face looks like. And that's just a super powerful message. And it's the crux of the entire movie. And this is just a big action schlock nonsense casserole, which is fine, for it. But it's just really gotten away from the things that I found very good about Deadpool. And it is in many ways just a fan fiction, just a lot of gratuitous fan service happening on screen. The plot is almost non-existent.
Oh, absolutely. Agreed.
And it's just not a very good movie in terms of the plot structure, the characters. There's no real characterization, so we're just running back kind of what happened with Logan with Wolverine. The other X-Men died, I'm all alone, blah blah blah, except this time he went out drinking and he came back and they're dead, as opposed to just kind of outliving everybody and being sad about it. But we're basically running through the exact same plot points we had with Logan, so the impact in terms of that is going to be much lesser based on just that aspect of it. So the main thing is a lot of what's going on with Wolverine, but it's stuff we've seen already before. So it doesn't hit as hard. Deadpool, we already know, he cares about his people. So what really is there for him that he wants to matter? Like it's not enough for me. So the two titular characters, their characterization is fairly weak. So we've got a bad plot, weak characterization. The characters that we've come to grow and like through the Deadpool series basically take a back seat so we can have all this fan service stuff going on. It's just a lot of throwing things at the wall and seeing what sticks. And things stick if you enjoy the stuff getting thrown. Otherwise, it's just bad.
Yeah, I can agree with that. The movie itself, it doesn't hold up as a standalone movie in any regard as a film.
Yeah.
It gave us what we wanted, and it allowed the actors to do what they've wanted to do.
Yep.
It was, I think this was just Ryan Reynolds' love letter or hate note to Fox, to be honest. Like I said,
I honestly think it's a little bit of both. Because it's definitely a big middle finger to Fox. But it was also, you had that end credit scene where he's just going through a lot of the behind the scenes footage stuff. Oh, yeah. And that feels very much like, I still loved Fox, even though it's them.
Did you guys see?
I loved the things we did, but I hate who we had to do it for. That was, I think, the purpose of this movie.
Did you guys see in the special thanks of the credits, they added Truthful Timmy, the blowjob princess?
No, I didn't.
The credits. it was so good. It was just snuck in there right at the end. And I was one of, I think, 2 people in the theater that just started laughing. No one saw that.
I was really hoping we would get Lady Deadpool unmasked and it would just be Ryan Reynolds.
That would have been funny, but it was Blake Lively.
Really
yeah, it was his wife, or at least voiced it. All the Deadpools at the end, it was Blake Lively. Firefly. What's his name?
Which one?
The actor from Firefly. The main actor from Firefly.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Space Cowboy. He's like Space
yes,
Cowboy.
I know who you're talking about.
He's the floating head. Yes, Nathan Fillion was the floating head. Matthew McConaughey was Cowboy Deadpool. One of Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively's children was Kid Deadpool.
Which, of course.
Yes. And what have you. So just kind of also going through, when he's going through all the different variations of Logan, comic book accurate height, Wolverine was fucking fantastic.
Yes, that was good.
So on the bench, he just hops down. Just, little short king. It was so good.
Okay, VG, maybe you could tell me, because I can't find, and I don't know which continuity it was from. What was the crucified
That was a
Wolverine
cover. It was just a cover.
Yeah, it was a
comic
cover of one
book.
of the series. Yeah,
Do you know which? Because I could not find what that was from.
I can find it for you.
IGN
but
posted
can
an
find it,
article
let
that
me
had
know.
all the different cameos and appearances,
yeah. Okay, there you go.
including all the
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Because I was finding and being able to like figure out what was what, but that was the one thing so far I couldn't find.
Yeah.
But I think the best we all have to admit the best Logan variant reveal was the Cavillerine.
It was fantastic.
That was fucking awesome. Now I don't know what he meant by "fuck the guys down the street."
DC.
Do we know what that?
DC.
Oh, it was DC.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was a note against like if the Witcher production company was close by to where they recorded Deadpool.
Probably a little everything, but like, it's mostly DC. I also
for
do
sure.
enjoy when they're in the base where this like it's like they killed Deadpool too. It's like, oh, that's a shame. And then Elektra is like, just because her and Ben Affleck like, had a messy
Daredevil,
divorce.
not Deadpool. Daredevil.
Yeah.
Or Daredevil, sorry, Daredevil. Or it's like, yeah, Daredevil's dead. It's like, oh, it's a shame. Like, just like, it's not terrible.
Yeah.
And then
Again,
honestly, like the
Wesley
jokes
Snipes
that I
walk
was
on
like
screen.
most surprised for that Disney even allowed were all the jabs at Disney, or just like, you're in the MCU, congratulations, you kind of joined at a low ball point. Like,
Oh no, Feige is self-aware, bro. He knows how everything looks right now, and knows that self-depreciating humor makes them look better. Yeah, we acknowledge it. Hey, we know we're fucking up the game right now. Go ahead, make it known that we know.
it's like
That people love self-awareness.
and then the
They did it with She-Hulk too, man.
Oh yeah,
They're
and that's
all
another
about
thing. Talking about the plots and everything. How did Deadpool get to that universe? The universe with Happy.
I think that there is a
616.
Avengers that exists in his universe. I think was the
It
implication.
was Earth 616. His was 1000.
No, they showed it. 1005.
Okay.
It was Cable's time travel device. He was going through
Time travel,
dimensions,
not
time.
not
But he was
multiverse.
going through dimensions, not time. They kind of like half explained it later.
I don't remember that part of it, but okay.
Because when he was talking to the TV guys, like, yeah, I know I was using this to do all this other random shit, like go here, 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 and here. But we can just forget about that, right? They just like, no, we can't just kind of forget that.
But that would all be his own time stuff. Because
I
everything
think
he
he-
did was roughly in Fox.
Yes. He was using it for that. I think they tried to make it all encompassing with that statement. It might not have landed well, but that's what I took from it.
Oh, Thor. They just like carried on.
Why was Thor crying for me? I wonder if they're actually gonna do something with that.
Maybe.
I hope so.
Well,
I hope
the
they
footage
do.
that they used was reused footage, but they could still
Yeah.
reference that later. That is, I think, one of the strengths of this movie, though, is it is kind of its own thing over here. It
Oh, yeah.
didn't like the
100%.
TVA was really the only like thing
Connecting.
from the Marvel universe for the most part that like really was like a linchpin. But like besides that, it was mostly Fox stuff, and it kind of existed on its own. Which I think
I would
is
love to see more of Cassandra Cain.
Oh, agreed.
Chief and killed it.
Absolutely.
I loved every bit of her.
Mhm.
The whole hand in the brain thing was
I
wild.
loved every little bit.
I'm
of
sorry.
it.
Favorite death is going to be when she ripped off fucking Chris Evans's skin. And the meat just... I was fucking dying. Because I thought it was literally Deadpool just talking all that shit just to see him get killed, and then we get that after credit scene, and I'm like, Chris Evans just wanted to do this.
I'm tired of this slander.
I wonder how much swearing and language was just Hugh Jackman and Chris Evans going, I have been neutered in this character that has made me be this role for so long. I want to cut loose and just be an unhinged fuckstick.
Also, I kind of realized another part that I really liked. Handsome Pool.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh yeah, the
what's
nice pool.
Yeah, nice
Nice
pool
pool.
was really, really good.
Start regenerating. Regenerating? Oh.
And then they all just look at each other. That was a great bit.
Oh man.
Oh, the whole fight between Wolverine, Deadpool, and the pools.
Both of them.
That was just
That's like
fun.
one thing. So like, there's been quite a few superhero movies that we've gotten as of recently, where there's like these giant CG, just special effects-a-thons that just like look like crap, what have you, in DC and Marvel. And not to say that there's no special effects in this movie, there is, but there is still just a lot of just gruesome, in-your-face, good action that I really enjoyed. The first fight between Wolvie and Deadpool, I really liked. One part that was CG that like was ridiculous, but also fun in the same way, was him just using the claws to sprint at
Run
him.
forward.
But
I like their second fight better.
the
than
car
first
fight scene
I'm
was
not
really
gonna
good.
lie. The car fight scene was fucking perfect.
And then the aftermath of just both of them just
Wrapped
fighting.
in the seatbelts. Dude, I'm not gonna. There were so many moments of that movie that just hit so well. Like definitely, like what BG said, as a movie, not great, but as a culmination of moments,
It is quintessential
fantastic.
quintessential popcorn flick for sure.
Absolutely. I could watch that maybe one or two more times in over the span of like a year or two and still enjoy it.
Yeah.
It is not a movie I will come back to often, but it's I could watch a few times every once in a while between a few year period and be very good with.
Mm-hmm. Trying to think of other things. I like because they allowed Channing Tatum to ham it up, or it's just like, who is your dialect coach? Like,
Yeah. I love his accent. It was so good.
So good.
and then just
I
like,
mean,
and just again the action stuff too, with all the characters, the highlights, and that final action scene of actually getting to see Gambit in live action doing cool Gambit stuff.
Yep.
Blowing, like
All of them
stabbing
being allowed to
someone
murder.
with the pole, lighting his innards, and then them exploding. Good stuff.
X-23 getting to murder, Elektra getting to murder, fucking Blade getting to straight up murder.
He had the shuriken and
Yeah.
stuff too. I kind of wanted to see him just for funsies, just feed, but
that would have been hilarious. I'm shocked they didn't.
yeah.
But you don't need to think about too much more because we'll probably talk about it again next week with DA.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you could just think of things along the way.
Okay, we've already got like you don't like it as a film, but 0 out of 10 as an existence. What'd you give it, BG?
As enjoyment, it's like a 7.58. As a film, it's like a 4.
Mike?
I'd probably put it like a 5 or a 6 for a film. But yeah, enjoyment's like an 8 or 8.5.
I'm about there myself. It's about the same score.
There we go.
So I don't think
Let
it
me
does
text
like
DA.
I don't think it does anything like inoffensive as a film. Like
No.
stuff's not good, but it's not like
There's nothing that
I
pulls it away as being
Frankenstein, like where it's just like, what the fuck were they thinking? Like it
Don't
had,
mention my heart.
it had like, a throughput of a plot. It followed it, you know, bare minimum of like a competent film. Well, yeah. So we'll see what DA's opinion is next week.
I will text him that we're good, and he
Yep.
should be arriving soon.
But yeah, no.
What other
definitely
movies are we even looking at or excited for?
Nothing.
Caps
was,
next year.
This is This is going to be the third time I look through everything.
God awful,
Eh.
Alfonso. It is.
Had the discussion. My goodness.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
it is.
Bruh. I Frankenstein. Every time I do bad movie day, I try my best to get people to vote for it because it is literally one of the worst movies you will ever see in the funnest way possible. Because they tried so hard, and it's so incompetent, and it's so trash. You can't help but love it. I
would say worse than The Room, just
as
because like The Room is like unintentionally hilarious.
It's an unintentionally genius film.
It's
Yeah.
amateur. It's a
Yeah.
dude making a vision, and he's just not good at it. As opposed to a studio, all sorts of mandates, bunch of different things.
Special effects budget, like all this different stuff. And they tried
I Frankenstein is one of the greatest films you will ever see.
so
And that
hard.
piece is trite, and make sure not to vote for it every time.
Yeah, I think it's worse than Fan Four Stick. Like those
Oh,
are the
for
two
sure.
that go back and forth in my head.
No, we just rewatched Fan Four Sticks for a bad movie day. I Frankenstein is 5 times worse than that. The only thing I can compare it to is Cats.
Hey now, hey, calm down.
McCavity.
But I still say I Frankenstein.
Like, there's that. We've watched Cats. We've watched Fan Four Stick, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh,
I fucking love League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. That movie's not great, but I fucking adore it.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
awful.
okay, buddy.
Yeah.
That's the
how
purpose.
recently have you rewatched it?
Oh, about 2 years ago.
That's when we did it.
It was longer than that.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was pre-pandemic. That was Mike's old house.
And we watched it on stream.
Yeah, we did a stream for it.
Yeah,
We did a recording for it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was like only two years ago.
Yeah.
If you say so.
Yeah. No, I still got the VOD somewhere.
Yeah.
If you say so. There's
It
no way
is
for
not
me
a
to
good
prove
movie. I still love it. Still love it.
That is
That
your
is one of
cro-
those movies that I fully know is bad.
All right.
But
That's your
I
cross to
also-
bear. That is your cross to bear. That movie.
I accept
that
it.
movie doo-doo.
Oh, it's bad. It's bad. I deny nothing. I know it's trash. I still love it though.
I just have that scene of that dude getting tossed, like
Oh, yeah.
flying in the air and then gracefully landing over a wall. Huh.
Uh-huh. Oh, dude, it's not good. It's bad. Still love it though.
Okay. So,
Fact
with
Man?
that, Fact Man, what we got?
So this is just gonna be my pick
There we go.
because screw y'all.
That's
I
fair.
was looking up feet facts, and then I saw one, and I'm just like, I want to do this one.
Okay.
Of course you do.
There is a disease called AINHUM. That's the short name. There's also a longer one that's just like I'm not even gonna attempt that.
Einhum?
Where a person's toe will randomly fall off.
Mike,
Yeah.
Still good.
you're heading there, buddy.
Still good.
Don't look up pictures.
Nope.
I'm
Don't
gonna.
plan to.
Don't look up
BG
pictures.
was
gonna.
never going to.
Oh, I'm gonna. What's the name of it?
Einhum.
AINHUM. Einhum. That sounds about right.
Alfonso,
Oh,
I think
yeah,
he
don't
put it
look up
pretty
pics.
succinctly.
Oh yeah, don't look up pics.
Yeah, don't look up pics. Don't.
Yep.
This is a horrible disease.
You're muted. You're muted. Ralph is muted.
Nah.
Well, somebody did, Ralph. And there's only one real option there.
All right.
Yeah, no, it's real. It's real, Alfonso, and it's disgusting. I would not
I
look up
believe that.
pics. If you are weak of stomach, I would not look up pics.
All right. What am I eating for dinner tonight?
Yeah, it's just very weird that the human body and the things that can happen to it, where your toe could just fall off.
I'm
just
prompted.
Oh, whoops!
Yeah.
I guess I just got that.
Yeah.
Woke up today toeless.
Look out for that, you guys. Look out for rabies.
Well, oh, there it is. Found it in the
legit
sheets.
look out for rabies. It's no joke.
Mm-hmm.
Rabies are horrifying. We scared our whole stream. Just like, oh my god, I never took it seriously. I gotta take rabies seriously. It's
Oh
awful.
yeah.
It should
All
be
right.
your only fear.
Nah, you are the one.
No fear. No fear.
One fear.
One fear. Oh boy, that VOD will be within the next month. I have it queued up.
We need clips of that.
Oh
we
yeah.
need
I was
so we
supposed to do that.
Yep.
But my time was, and then I got lazy.
That
You
I was,
use it straight.
I was gonna spend today putting together my table to finish up my room, and I got lazy.
you have described my entire existence, friend. I want to do that thing, or I sit on this
Or I
couch.
cannot. I'm still gonna try to get some of that done at least.
All right. With that, we will call this stream a close. Tuesday, of course, Tuesday trials. Thursday, I might be wrapping up Dave the Diver. We are very close. Friday, we actually, knock on
We'll fucking
wood,
see. We'll
our
fucking
streaming
see.
Power World. It was just, dude, again, I said it during the stream. That Friday was an enigma. It was Kelly and Amber gung-ho. It's like, let's play some video games on stream. What are we gonna do? It's like, Baldur's Gate? What time? Kelly, 8:30. I'm like, okay.
Kelly is she wants to do Baldur's Gate every week. Like, she wants that to be the game for us for a while. I'm not opposed to it either. Consistency wouldn't hurt.
It might just be we do Power World another day too. Like, especially after
I'm okay with that.
after I wrap up Dave the Diver. Could just do that 1 or 2 streams.
I'm down for whatever, homie.
of Power World.
But if the girls want to play fucking BG3 together, because now Kelly is literally hyper fixating, let's fucking use that to our advantage and make some content.
Yep. All right. So Power World, maybe Baldur's Gate 3. You know, I'm just gonna say one or the other.
Yeah, that's always
no
a fair
promises,
bet
because every time I make a promise, I fucking break it.
now. That's Mike for you.
All right. Apparently, there's a new Interstellar Ranger commence. DA.
Oh, I didn't.
Couldn't tell you. I don't know.
All right.
That's news to me.
And then
I am being told I need to walk out of my apartment and listen to the travesty happening next door to my apartment building. There is a church holding a crusade event to fix the Christian life that has been destroyed by modern society through
Finally,
the 10th
thank
crusade.
goodness. Send me that address. I'll be right over.
All the gays.
I've been
And-
waiting for this.
There's a
They've
megaphone
had
and
it for
videos.
too good for too long.
So I'm being told to go outside and listen to how this travesty is going down.
beautiful. All right. With
Because
that,
we need to fix Christian values in white America.
indeed.
Oh well, dang, I'm out.
And,
Are you?
and what better place to do that every Sunday on podcast?
Right here in
No.
the podcast and stuff.
No.
Mike is all
Joke.
about white supremacy, everyone. We all know this.
No.
Yeah, we've
No.
all. Yeah.
Joke.
Maybe not
Mike's
do
got
your
the
hand
hood.
like this,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah,
What?
there's Mike just throwing it out there.
Maybe not, maybe not do that part.
Hey, he's just pointing to where his white hood is. Let's not offend him.
All right. Thank you, everybody,
Very
for tuning into
pointed.
this episode of the podcast and stuff. We will see you on this non-ass Christian stream next week.
Whoo, later.
Bye-bye.